Hello everybody, my name is DC Slayer, and this one is a more somber episode, or video, whatever. Stupid ass clock. Trying to record. Anyways, about, I'd say an hour ago. 40 minutes ago, somewhere around there. I watched the last episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and it hurt. I was like all excited because new episode. But then the realization came on as the last song played. And so I outright cried. I cried harder than I did when the Cutie Mark Crusaders got their cutie marks. And those were tears of joy, of pride, of seeing someone accomplish their dream. If you watch the show and you're a fan of the show and you're watching this, I know. I cried outright because the series is gone. Back when I first started making videos, it was back when I first joined Minecraft. That should be all. Let's see, that was about season 2, season 3, maybe. And I was just like, what? When Twilight turned into an alicorn. I didn't cry then. I was just like, what? Because I was not expecting her to turn into an alicorn. And then you have the filler episodes all the way up until season 5. Which, if you don't mind me saying, the premiere and the finale of season 5, those titles of the episodes, To Where and Back Again, and the cutie map and the cutie remark, those should be reversed. Alright? The season 5 premiere should be the cutie remark, and the cutie map should be the season finale. Because that's what they deal with. Back to what I was saying. Throughout the entire series, I found the show due to my friend Joe. He was a brony, and I was just like, what the fuck is so special about My Little Pony? Boy, was I surprised. And yes, this is going to be a video about my entire journey throughout the the awesome. There's no words that can describe the experience I've had with this show. No experience, no words whatsoever. It has been depressing. It has been angering. It has been joyful, happy, every emotion. But that's over. I mean, it's not like we can't just watch the episodes again. There's nothing to stop us from doing that. No. But the thing is that I was in the 11th grade. So that was 2013 to 2000. I've been a fandom member since 2013. That was 6 years ago. Hard to believe. Wait, no. I've been a member of the fandom for 4 years. Because I wasn't in high school. I was in ATEC, Ashtabula Technical and Career Campus. That he decided that he was going to put my buddy Joe, like I mentioned, he told me to watch the show, and I was like, no way, no, not happening. Cut right there. Snip. Cut it out. As that one dude from Full House did. And anyways, freaking the next day he asked me if I watch it. We were getting to school and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my hair in this style until you watch it. And it was so ridiculous. His hair looked stupid and he called it the Pinkamena style. That is an insult to Pinkamena. A dead insult. Like, seriously, can't you come up with anything else? I mean, shit, if you're trying to go for attractiveness, at least give it a proper name. Like, the wet-haired rarity. You know? And I love how I have the hair to do that. I mean, shit, look at these beautiful locks. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I have bad eye vision. Anyways. 8 minutes. 8.5. 8:40. Whatever. Anyways. But yeah. So I go home that day. I just like, I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. So I go on Netflix. I look up the show. And lo and behold, 3 pop up. First, it was the movies from the 1980s. That was Generation 2 and 3.5. Which I later watched after I started the series. And oh my god, I'm not going to get there just yet. But I started watching the first episode, and as soon as I just watched it curiously, like, how do people like this? And then the whole fight with Nightmare Moon, and I was just like, okay, I'll give you credit. That was actually pretty cool. So what now? And then, fuck it, give me 1 second, I'm taking my shirt off. anyways, and then I hear the freaking the intro track, the My Little Pony, My Little Pony. You saw me. There's a video on in my playlist, or pretty much all my videos, that you see me trying to sing this, and I failed like 6 times. I think I get in on the 7th, but I'm not sure. You're gonna have to go watch that. Leave a comment below if it was 6 or 7. Anyways, as soon as I hear that intro song, I'm like, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. God damn it, I freaking hate you. I'm saying this the entire freaking time I'm watching these episodes, because something embarrassing will happen, and I'm just like, oh my god, I fucking hate you. Anyways, fast forward about I'd say about 5 episodes later. We're in season 1, episode, I think, 10. That's around the time we're introduced to the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I was like, really? So, then I was like, what are these 3 up to? Because the Cutie Mark Crusaders, consist of, let's see, Sweetie Belle, Apple Bloom, and Scootaloo. And you don't find out until season 5 that they get their cutie marks, and I'll get to that just a second. But yeah, you watch them try all these sorts of ways to get their cutie marks, which, if you don't know what a cutie mark is, it's sort of like a rite of passage, but you have to find your special talent, as Charlie explains, and what the hell is it called? That's gonna bug me. It's the episode where Apple Bloom tries to get her cutie mark over and over, but she fails, and it's Diamond Tiara's Cutie Cinera, which is a celebration for someone who got their cutie mark, and has to go to the party, and that's when she meets Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. So anyways, that trio begins, and then, okay, now we're gonna fast forward. While we're fast forwarding, they try hang gliding, tree climbing, which is, I don't know, fishing, yeah, all sorts of shit. It's funny and hilarious. They even try their hand at singing, doing tricks, and whatever it is that Apple Bloom did. Cannot remember, but it was a lot. Anyways, fast forward a little bit into season 5. Y'all know, if you don't know this, I'm sorry about spoiling it, but I'm telling you my journey. While while I'm watching their little antics, I can't help but laugh, because, like, what if they got their, alright, what if they did get their talent in one of these things, what would they be called? And that's why we have theorists like the Brony Notion, AC Race Best, which who really isn't a theorist, but it does come up with these good theories, and he does come up with these on the spot while he's doing Brony's React. I got a video of him with him, and my God, he is just as awesome as he is in person as when he's behind the camera. So yeah, I will find a way to put that video up. And if I can't, bear with me. I will find a way to attach it to this video. Hell, I might put it at the end of the video. Or right there. Yeah, you just got it. Right there. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to figure out how the hell to do it. So I'm just going to post it after this video. So look out for part 2. Or the promised video? I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Shit. Yeah, but yeah, what if they got their talent in one of these things? What would they be called? They wouldn't be the Cutie Mark Crusaders anymore. So I guess the editors and the writers of My Little Pony came up with that. So fast forward to season 5. They are helping Pipsqueak run for school president, student president, whatever. And Diamond Tiara is running against him. Well, by this time, everyone has had enough of Diamond Tiara's shit. And including Miss Tara Lee, which we see evidently on her face. She's like, I've had enough of your shit, Diamond Tiara. In my office. Now. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Anyways, they help Pipsqueak run for president, and they are victorious. Also, you really cannot tell if Pipsqueak is like a puppy or a pony because he's so freaking small. He's basically the same size as Winona, which is Applejack's dog. Anyways, moving on. Pipsqueak wins, and Diamond Tiara just like, yeah. Especially after freaking while they're debating who wins the presidential election for student president. There we go. Diamond Tiara tells her best friend to Silver Spoon to basically shut the fuck up. I'm not dealing with your shit today. And then at the end of the vote, I forget what it was about, but Diamond Tiara asked Silver Spoon something, I think. And then Silver Spoon just roasts her and says, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to speak. And then shuts her mouth, which causes Diamond Tiara to flip the freak out. She screams and bolts. Ow. Yeah, she screams and bolts. So the CMC, SS, and A, yeah, don't spell that backwards. Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, and Apple Bloom follow her, and then Diamond Tiara sings a song, and then Cutie Mark, the CMC, I'm just gonna call him CMC. The CMC invite Diamond Tiara, even though she's been brutal to them ever since they met each other, which has been for 5 years our time. I mean, shit, every season is a year to us, but it could be like a day for them if the writers wanted it to. Anyways, continuing. Yeah, the CMC invite Diamond Tiara to their clubhouse, which they got, I believe, in season 4. Continuing, and then after that, Pipsqueak comes running and tries and tells them that he can't pay for the new playset, which got destroyed in the battle of season 4, Twilight versus T-Rex, who is basically a Minotaur. And I'll explain that a little bit. All this explaining in a little bit odd. No, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it now. Put the pause on Pipsqueak, Diamond Tiara, and CMC. Over 1,000 years ago, in My Little Pony time, two beings came to Equestria, which is the land that the ponies live in search of more magic, because they were greedy fuckers. There were T-Rex, who was a Minotaur, and then wait, no. No, Scorpion was a Minotaur, and fuckface T-Rex was a centaur. Yeah, centaur. Anyways, yeah, Scorpion and T-Rex came in to Equestria looking for magic. Well, being known as Star Swirl, the Bearded, who was a famous lonely ass pony unicorn, he had a horn, who befriended Scorpion, so he turned into a brony too. Good on you, dude. Anyways, 1,000 years go by, and freaking T-Rex comes back. Well, with the aid of Discord, who arrives in season, I believe, season 1, actually, season 1 finale, I forget what the episode is called, but anyways, this Draconiquist, which is a being made of all sorts of animals, who can control the elements of, no, not elements, all the power of chaos. Yeah. T-Rex asks him to help him, or betray everyone. So they do this little spiel. T-Rex gets all this magic, which is really weird because he eats magic and absorbs it. And then here's where I'm going with this. T-Rex comes for Twilight, who, while under the tutelage of Celestia, her sister Luna, and Celestia's niece, freaking Cadence, give their magic to Twilight in order to hide it from Tyrek. Because if Tyrek got it, then he would be the most powerful being in Equestria, and no one could stop him. That's like Endgame. Well, Twilight gets all the magic and shit. They hide. And then Tyrek finds out that Twilight has all the power and shit. And then they have this badass, what Jax Blade, another YouTuber, would say is the greatest My Little Pony battles, which is like a comparison to a Dragon Ball Z fight. I'm not gonna kid you. It is literally like a Dragon Ball Z fight. Because there's all this blast and... But yeah, you just go on YouTube, which is, if you're already here, then hit that search bar after the video and look up Twilight Sparkle versus Tyrek full fight. Look it up. Badass. Now, this is the repercussions of the fight. Everything is destroyed, and the playground for the school has been damaged. Back to what I was talking about earlier with Pipsqueak, Diamond Tiara, and the CMC. Pipsqueak comes in saying that there's not enough money in the budget to fix the playground equipment, which was damaged in the fight between Twilight and Tyrek. Now, Diamond Tiara takes off, right? She's like, well, I'm going to show you how a true leader does it. Well, as they are running along, Pipsqueak, I don't even know where the hell he goes. I guess he just bolts too. Diamond Tiara and the CMC take the long way around. And as they're doing this, they're singing a song like, see the light of your cutie mark. Something about that. Which is making Diamond Tiara undecided on what she wants to do. Anyways, I've already been talking for a half hour. You know, by now, I figured I would, be crying again. But I guess not. Oh yeah, I'm talking about my journey. Anyways, I'm still talking about CMC's game like humor. They get to the school, and Diamond Tiara is like saying, yo, listen up, this is how it's gonna be. And her mom is there, and she's a total bitch. Like, bitch alert, red flags everywhere. Like, this person, this mayor, this ne'er-do-well, is about to start shit. And along the series, you learn that the term blank blank is used as an insult for those who do not have their cutie marks, who haven't learned their special talent yet. Well, this Diamond Tiara's mother, also known as Spoiled Rich, I do not come up with these names, okay? Her dad is Filthy Rich. Case in point. Anyway, Spoiled Rich starts going off and like, why are you with these blank things? I raised you better. Let's go home. Okay. And then Tom and Tiara's all sticking up for him and like, you gotta stop calling them blank blanks, man. They don't have to live by our standards because they don't even know what the hell their talent is. They still get to figure it out. So Diamond Tiara uses her talent, which is being a little spoiled bitch, which we figure out is why she's called Diamond Tiara, because she's basically a princess and she gets everyone to do whatever the fuck she wants. Alright, so, and then she basically gives a note to her mother saying, yo, this is what I want from my dad. Make it happen, chop chop. So her mom, defeated, goes away. Diamond explains that she just like told her dad to give money from their bank account and donate it to the budget for the school to get the new playset set up. Alright, so after that, the CMC decide that it doesn't matter what they do as long as they stay together and help ponies, that they're always going to be happy doing that. And they go for a hoof bump, which is basically like a bro fist except for with hooves. Well, as soon as they make contact, they start glowing. They start the glowing effects, and it just goes wild. Alright. Well, once this glowing starts going down, the light goes away. Everyone unshields their eyes, and Diamond Jar is like, holy shit, your marks are awesome. And after that, they start cheering, they start going nuts, they start, yeah. I gotta be quiet because, like, people are asleep, so that's as loud as I've gotten. Like, yeah! Alright, so, and then they start singing, we'll make our mark. And as they're singing this, I start bawling. Like, oh my god. It's a sense of pride knowing that you grew up with these characters, in a sense. You watched them from day one. You saw their journey, and now they have accomplished their end goal. It's just like, oh my god. That feeling. And I'm sorry I took so long with all the explaining and shit, but that feeling, sense of pride, it can't. It can't be replaced. There is no way that there's no feeling like the sense of pride that you feel when you see someone accomplish their dreams, their end game, like their master plan. I can't describe how happy I was for those fillies. It's kind of like the feeling that my mom, I guess, felt for me when she saw me walk across the stage at graduation. Like, that's the pride that they worked so hard to get this far, and they accomplished what they set out to do. Now, compare that to the end of the series. Whew, boy. A lot of ships happened. Well, one it was expected. Pinky and cheese sandwich. Yes, I know the name is funny, but it's a legit thing. There's Apple Dash. There's Flutter Cord and Solo. Two solos. At least I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, my God, I can't tell you how sad I was to when I heard it. I was like, oh, the last song, and it's a complete. It's a what's the word I'm thinking of? It's a it's where you completely go back over and you memorize. It's a complete nostalgic trip. Okay, that's the best I can do for right now. Anyways, so all the characters we've grown up to love and all the characters that I've come to love. I even fell in love with one of them, okay? But that's a forbidden love. Because A, everyone tells me that she's an animated character in a cartoon series that in a world that doesn't even exist. Which I've come to terms with that. But it doesn't mean that she's not real. Hell, a stuffed animal is not real. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't have a soul. But you give a stuffed animal to a toddler and they will love that thing like it's the real deal. That is how it is with me. This show is my stuffed animal and I'm a toddler. Alright. I'm come to love this show. There's nothing that'll change that. After the final song, it fades to black. I mean, the series starts with you're in a grassy plain and the book opens. And a book opens. The end of the series, the final scene we see, I'm not spoiling anything, so don't worry about it. The final scene after the last song, you go back to that same grassy field with the book open, only this time it closes. Like the best, it is the best ending you could give a series. I mean, shit, it had an endgame scene worthy. An endgame worthy scene. Okay? That's how badass that shit was. Anyways, and then shit. Needless to say, the characters I've come to love and care for. Wish that I could cheer up when they cry. Wish that I could be there for them when they needed strength. To give a hug when they needed it. I felt like an older brother, the best friend, a friend. To strangers that cared. Recap. That's the word. The recap. See, I told you I'd think of it. Anyways. My final decision or word on the series is this. And quote me on this, okay? There is no better series in the world that can take you through an entire roller coaster of emotions and still help you smile at the end of the day than My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. End quote. My Little Pony has changed my life. Before I continue that thought, I'm going to visit something I promised I would tell you about earlier. Generations 2 and 3.5. Do not watch those. They are practically animated nightmare fuel. If you watch Generation 4, which is a series that just ended, and go back a generation, you're gonna turn that shit up quickly and go back to, you're gonna come back to Generation 4. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. And to confirm something, I will be going to 2 conventions this year. OhioCon, which is January 12th, and TrotCon, which is in August. So yeah, I'm going to cry like a little baby at TrotCon. I am. No doubt about it. It's already going to happen. You cannot stop me. The tears will be falling. The tears will be flowing. But you know what? They will be happy. I can't say they will be happy tears. No. I'm not going to be happy when I cry. I'm going to be sad. But I'm also going to be thankful. Because when I see those voice characters, I'll name them off now. Tara Strong, Andrea Libman, Ashley Ball, Kathy Westlook, Tabitha St. Germain, John Delancey, Peter New, and all of the other awesome voice actors of the entire series, including Emily Blunt. I will be crying when I see them, or I will start crying as I'm doing my Q&A, or doing a Q for their A question. Don't take that out of context. It's question for answer. I will explain everything to them, how it's changed my life. I mean, hell, before I joined this amazing community, that amazing doesn't come close to to being able to describe how awesome this community is. This community is not just friends meaning friends, no. It goes deeper than that. This is this is not just friends, no. This is family. I mean, there are some people that have met their lover through their significant other through this series. Some people could have met during the first convention. I can't tell you what that convention was because I wasn't part of the fandom back then. But I can tell you that there are some people that have been friends since the beginning of this fandom. I mean, shit. The first convention, there were only like 100 or so fans. The convention I went to this August, it was a banner event. If I remember correctly, 10,821 participants came in and they enjoyed the convention. They came in, they had fun. They made memories, as did I. My best memory was playing. My best memories were playing Beat Saber and singing with other people in a karaoke or rock band, whatever that was. You saw the video. My voice was fucked that weekend. That and Space Pirate Trainer. Getting to experience the Valve Index, which I will be getting. But the part about it that sucks is that was the last. It was the last BronyCon ever. And I wish I felt the same way about it as others did. Because on the last day, like the last little... I can't remember what event it was. But it was during the convention, and like there was this one guy, right, and he was crying so much I felt bad for him. I walked up to him and I pulled that sucker into a big berry-sized hug, bigger than an Ursa Major-sized hug. I told him, dude, just let it out. I'm here for you. And my shoulder was soaked afterwards. I didn't even care. He needed to know that someone was there for him. I wish I had gotten his social media. That way I could talk to him. Like, even today. But I felt in that moment that he needed to know that someone was there for him. If I wasn't a part of that show, that would have never happened. This show has like changed me for the better because I am more caring. I'm more of an empath than I was before My Little Pony. Like, I am more loyal. I am more honest. I'm kinder. I can make you laugh. And I am more generous than I would ever be had I not found this show. Or rather, had this show not been forced upon me against my will. But yeah, I'm glad it was forced against me, because look at where I am now. Crying like a baby at the end of the series. I mean, shit, it hurt. Yeah. There's no pain felt by anyone than knowing that a series that you grew up with, in a sense, has ended, and there won't be another one like it. I know there is Generation 5, but nothing, absolutely nothing, can compare to the heartfelt smiles that we've all had at the end of an episode, or the shocked expressions at the beginning of a two-parter. Nothing compares to that. Absolutely nothing. And if this video gets played at TrotCon, like, I'll probably pull this up, but if this gets pulled up at TrotCon, I'm not going to censor the swearing, because there's emotion with every word I say. I'm pretty sure you can tell right now that I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I mean, it's been an awesome run. Like, oh man, I will hear their voices in my head up here. They've been in there since I started, like, actually understanding the show and liking the show. Like, I can hear Rarity, who is the element of generosity, Applejack, the element of honesty, Rainbow Dash, the element of loyalty, Pinkie Pie, the element of laughter, and as well as Fluttershy, the element of kindness, and Twilight Sparkle, the element of magic, the embodiment of magic. So, I can hear them. I mean, I'm not going insane, no. It's like the little angel and devil. No, instead of them, I have shoulder ponies. They help me decide what is best. Like, if I have a problem that deals with any of those 6, loyalty, honesty, generosity, kindness, laughter, and loyalty, or magic, whatever, I will hear their voice, like, I will ask them, what would you do? Instead of, what would Jesus do? No. What would the ponies do? And that's how I deal with stuff. I think that's my the video for now. I'm tired. I gotta stay up for a art commission that I did for an artist. That way he shows me the coloring details. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Please give us thumbs up if you liked it. Because every word I have said has come from right here. Right here. From the heart. Every word was true. When the series comes out on DVD, I will be getting it. And I will happily make my kids sit and watch it with me. Because, let's face it, this world is a total shit show. And it could use a little friendship. Friendship. The magic of friendship. Because as the last song goes, the magic of magic never stops growing. Or I think the magic of friendship will always grow. We can all use a friend, okay? No matter what. Whether it's doing the right thing or just being a goofball and having a good time. In the most serious and lighthearted. In both peace and war. We can all use a friend. And if you say you don't need friends, or if you don't have it, or if you don't have any, or if you don't need any, you're fucking wrong. Everyone needs a friend. So share this video. Like, if you want to skip, I will put a little thing up here saying skip to blah 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 whatever time, so that way you can hear this message. But anyways, I'm getting off here. I've been on here long enough. I will say it this time. Be true. Be you. Enjoy the magic of friendship wherever it is. And keep it cool. Your friendly host, DC Slayer.